We're back. You know what's up? Playing the fox. We're finishing up the fox game. Dude. What's even happening? Fox boat. The second time we've even seen an owl. See, I was expecting anything. What did you fall, man? It's hard to tell what's actually happening. Okay. Guess you're supposed to chase it down. Okay. Guess we'll eat. I'll put the distraction down, although probably really don't even need to. Well, we're building into something with this missing Bob. See if the game goes for the ultra happy, we made it, or something else. I would expect at least the mother to die or something. I'll see you then, man. What up, then? Yeah, I just ate. It's good. It's good to eat. Big fan. Okay. long of a time period is it supposed to be? Oh, the people getting shot now. Well, can't really tell. What's her name's in there, but Mali. Let's fast forward another day, man. Whoops. Not much happening on this day either. Oh well. What do you think about eating? Will they take us to this event? Kinda locked. I don't think these berries and shit are good for the critters, man. Well. Ooh, nice. Can ever go wrong with chicken? Ooh. Drink your medicine, Mali. Don't expect a whole lot left in this. I mean, I could see it ending as soon as now, for all we know. Radiated rats. Eat the radiated rat. It's good for you. never hurt anybody. If anything, it give you extra limbs, make you stronger. Rewire that DNA. Okay, well, didn't really get a whole lot out of that. Like there's one more left. Oh, only one of them can climb. What's wrong with you idiots? Eat the food, man. Get up this way. That'd be nice. Not really. I have to go the long way. It's like, what good is some of these locations if you can't bring the puppers, man? That's kind of the whole point. Oh. He's just waiting at the spot. What's even the point? I'm setting up a distraction if he's just there anyways. That's desperate, man. The world's in shambles. He's out here looking for a single fox every day. No food today. Maybe you gotta arrive at a good time to get free food. From the badger, or maybe you got caught. No, he's here. that this game is going to end at 30. We will see. Them's not so good eatings. But it's enough. You never really have to worry about it. As long as you're like kind of making an attempt, not just skipping all of it. Oh, Molly dead. Did Molly do something with the cub? I haven't been fully like of exactly what the story is with them. I mean, she seems to be sick. He's trying to do what he can to, I imagine, help her, take care of her. So he's hunting you down. They have one of your cubs or whatever the fuck. It's kind of just the story of, I guess, them falling apart while you're following the trail of the cub, I suppose. Okay, Molly's just fucked. He's trying to get help, I guess. They don't give a fuck. Humanity's the bad guys? No. Molly's dead. Did this thing even know its mother a day after fucking birth? Trophies. Oh, man. Later, brother. Does this other thing even know how to do anything? Does he have any skills? That's too bad she died. She was the only person who was cool to them. Guess that's the idea. Bleak. Now they just have to kill every one of these foxes and I'll go full bleak mood. We'll see. What even happens if you fuck that up? Oh. These come out at certain places. I thought you'd just pick. It's an advanced looking trap, man. Christ, with that trap in the way, there's like nowhere to fucking go, man. I think there might have been a spot over here. Yeah. I don't know if baiting that guy... I mean, considering there's been bait every single day, I feel like I don't even have to mess with that event over there. Oh, we only have one home option. There's the dude. Hurry up. Eat the fucking food. We're an easy way to get there, man. Huh? I don't know what the red sign is, man. Jesus. It's quite the journey back, and we're not even done. Spent half of our hunger meter just trying to get back. Oh, Christ, man, there's not a whole lot left here, and I think there'd be less people in the way. You'd imagine there'd be like way less food, but that'd be about it. Oh no, man. I'm waiting for the ending to be they just run out of food. You have to just slowly run out of food. There's just nothing left. Would not be surprised if something like that. It's the direction it's been going. Really? That takes me there? That just ain't gonna do, man. I don't know where each of these or each of these shortcuts takes you. Wish they kind of were color coded or numbered or something. You at least have some kind of planning going on. I just want to hoof it every time. Why did they go back up? Fuck. Yeah, it just wants to die. Oh. Looks like he was killed. It's not generally how you'd kill yourself. He buried his daughter. Oh, that chicken will be a big help. The one near the home teleports you to the top left. Where does this one take you? Apparently not close enough. Well, there's no distraction event tonight, so... Hopefully she keeps the food. Okay. They unlocked the path to the factory area, but I don't think it really matters. Unless they like want us to go over there or something for some reason. I think we're just supposed to go a certain amount of days. I imagine the implication isn't that he killed himself, but you think he would, right? I mean, that's one of those situations. But like, it's pretty hard to kill yourself with a fucking axe, man. To the death. So. I don't know exactly. I'd imagine it was the bird the guy's been trying to poach the critters. If anybody. Find a new home. Apparently the world is flooded too. Non-stop rain. The idea is supposed to be the humans wrecked the world so hard it's always raining. Humanity did this. Well, unfortunate. As we're watching this, I'm hearing a giant bassy speaker straight away. Immersive. That was the end? Okay. I guess with a name like Extinction is forever. I mean, I respect trying to make it like hardcore and have it be like Sting. But I don't know. I found myself too detached from just the gameplay and the pace. Like there was good moments, but I feel like they just came in a little slow and it kind of hurts the message a bit. I mean, the messaging's fine. I don't have a problem with all that. Okay, it rained a lot now. It's dry. Yeah. Now the question is, did she make it, or is this one of like the pups later? Yeah. Good, die, you bastard. Oh. Guess the Badger's kiddo didn't make it. Well, somehow our fox made it. Where they had her like semi-drowned and then it just like title card and then all of a sudden she's back. This guy's obsessed, man. He's got his gun, so he was probably the one that killed him. I guess you're supposed to just hate the guy. How is the world like all of a sudden completely fucked? And there's still puppies, man. How fast does this all happen, dude? The time span is bizarre, man. That's why I said it would make more sense if this was one of the puppers. Where the hell is he going? Is he running? Come on, pupper. Are we missing one? Yeah, what the fuck? Like, where'd that pupper go? Okay. New lands. Oh, this might be the beginning of the game. And then this fucking place is like on fire. No, because that guy has the gun, man. No, we saw the badger with the kid. Unless he's got like another one. Okay. I think the humans are the bad guys, bro. I don't think I was hoping to get the pelt, or he's just really fucking obsessed at this point. I feel like this is when the title dropping it. Well, I figured the mom would die. Or they didn't take any of the puppers though. Maybe they can die or get fucked up. But there's like usually one at the end or whatever. Yeah, now to really let it sink in, they need to have like another tree get like felled or some shit, right? Yeah. I mean, the messaging games that end on like a downer or some kind of stinger like that. I think that's it's good. There's nothing wrong with trying to go hard and make a stronger impression or let your message or whatever get through. I just find that the pace of it, especially in the middle, is a bit dry. I find the gameplay to be a little dry as well. It's pretty much just going through maze-like kind of corridors the whole time, and they're not really corridors, but they're straight lines, right? And occasionally press an X on some stuff to hunt, and it's not much in timing or thought there. So we're just fine. The pace of the story and the world is a bit more interesting. I think that last third was stronger. You know, you're getting to see what happens to Molly, the guy that was hunting you. You kind of get like why he's doing it. Obviously, I mean typical. Yeah, I mean there's the reactors and there's the sludge and yeah, the humanity's killing everything. It's a fine message, but that alone, right, without some really poignant kind of delivery, it kind of misses the mark. And I think it does hit a bit more, like I said, in that last third. More's going on, maybe food's a little harder, or you're only eating like shitty food. And some of the stories like the badger, I guess, and stuff. What's happening? I mean, I like that mostly it's environmental. I like that day to day it changes. But I don't know. I find the engagement and the pace to just be a little fucked. Guess the badger's taken over. Would that happen? I don't know. I mean, we're not really not going for realism. That's fine, of course, but I mean, you could make the argument that well, if it doesn't feel somewhat believable, then the message is not going to hit as hard, right? It's some kind of exaggerated thing, but I mean, you get the idea, right? Yeah, most humans suck. And all that, so we're killing the world and all that. Or even if you don't want the message, it can just be a story about it. Because this isn't like the real world. It's, well, maybe it is. I don't know. There's like high tech stuff going on, so it's some kind of far flung future where people fuck up their own environment. Yeah. Is the reactor supposed to have done something? I mean, that's not supposed to be cracked. It's got like something coming out of it. But, yeah, so I just think that in general, the gameplay, I respect that it's not just. Okay, it's kind of twofold. I respect that it is trying not to just be a, on the surface a linear limbo like. I shouldn't say limbo like, because limbo has like a fair bit of gameplay. You can fuck up limbo. What's up, Barrage? Thank you, man.
You
Hope the
son
hitman's
of a
going well.
bitch.
But to just be, reductive, limbo like, because there's a lot of cinematic platformers nowadays. That's why I joke around about limbo lakes. Um, so, anyways, yeah, on the surface, it's not like that. You got your hunger meter you got to look out for. You need to explore a bit. You don't know where all you can be. You have to avoid some stuff. So it's a bit slightly more open ended seeming. Um, but when you're really playing it, I find it to be even less engaging at times than like your limbo likes, your typical ones. Um, it's all contextual, all contextual. No, you can bark and have your dudes follow you a little quicker. Um, which I guess if they just kept up, it wouldn't feel as immersive. Other than that, it's just a lot of like light contextual stuff on rails, and then you just swap the rail occasionally, and a lot of days not much is happening. I get they want to like slowly build out the environment, but some of the differences aren't always noticeable. Um, I feel like longer days where you can explore more and more is going on, and then bigger changes each time you go to bed would have been probably better. It feels a little repetitive going back every time, and then most of the events are you just scratching a signpost. I don't know. It's not. It's just not terribly engaging, and I think it slows the pace, and I find it just not super interactive. So that kind of hurts your immersion. It hurts how much you really invest in the world when you're kind of battling that feeling. Because at the end of the day, it's a 4 hour, you know, it's a 4 hour, like very light engagement, the story that humans are killing the world. And there's nothing wrong with that, but it's 4 hours. It's quite a bit for something that doesn't have a whole lot of gameplay. So, yeah. It's not quite like Limbo, but it's in that. I would say it's almost in that same breath, where it's kind of like, I wouldn't call it a straight up cinematic platformer, but it is definitely not trying to be too terribly engaging. It doesn't have a whole lot of mechanics or a lot of gameplay stuff going on, and like I said, that's fine. But the other stuff has to be really solid, and I find the pace not to be quite there. I think the silhouette moments where they kind of show what was happening with the cub while you're looking for it, some of those didn't really. I feel like we're not ultra well visualized. It all being the same color and semi translucent, and you always kind of wanting to be like on the move, getting getting food and stuff. You're kind of like not always super paying attention, and they're not really super striking off the bat. So you're not really jacked into those till the end when the imagery is a bit more obvious. I found it much more interesting to just be like a viewer, seeing what was going on with like the badger, with Molly and the flesh and stuff. I think a lot of those in between moments were not really necessary. The detective ones, but sadly that's where like most of the story kind of is. So I think those could have been a bit better. I think relegating more of that just to kind of the world and having a bit more exploration or be fine. I mean, you went to some of these factories and shit. Not much happened there. I mean, maybe they didn't want too many scripted moments where you're just like running around like points and like activating stuff. That's kind of what the gameplay was, anyways. So yeah. Anyways, the message is fine. I mean, who wouldn't agree? I mean, they're trying to tell it through, an innocent viewpoint here, which, there's definitely some endearment and all that. Just didn't find myself ultra jacked in, man. Visually, I think it looked fine. It was mostly just sounds of nature and stuff, and a couple little somber tracks, and that was fine. Almost finished with Line. Oh, almost done with Finish. Oh, gotcha. About done with Miami. Time to start a new map. You gonna play some tonight? Yeah. I don't know. Overall, I would say this was fine. Wouldn't call it like great or anything. I think it could have just been a much tighter experience that really drove the point home. With better pacing, or um, if not better pacing, a bit more immersive or engaging kind of gameplay. It doesn't need to be hard. It doesn't need to be just full of a myriad of mechanics. It's just maybe like just free movement. I mean, that would have been alright, or just, you know, the level design itself being a bit more, just more events. Maybe less worried about the food and stuff, and more just about the dangers of the world and shit. I mean, I get they wanted the hunger meter to be a big part of it, and it does create some tension. I think the game is deceptively tense. I don't think it's really that hard. Like, I don't think you really could get fucked up that easy. I mean, maybe you could. I mean, there's some times we got kind of close, but generally, if you're just using your sniffer and you're following where you're supposed to go every day, there's gonna be food. So, but it does create tension. I think that element of it does. And the lack of food, you feel it. So, I think that's important. I think they do. I think it definitely creates a feeling they're probably after, but I don't know. I think some of that could be tweaked to just make it not essentially more fun. Like, I don't know if they're not trying to make like a fun game here. It's probably more of an art thing, but I still have to play it, right? So something more engaging. That was like my thing with like Planet of Lana. It was mind-numbingly boring, but they'd have a lot of gameplay, right? It's like you just want to make like a short about some crazy aliens coming down to do something. Then just make it short. That's kind of where I'm at with this. Like, I think this one justifies itself a bit more, but I don't think they use all their time super well. Which is funny for a 4-hour game, but I mean, it's true. That's the thing with these like Limbo like esque kind of games, right? A lot of them are founded on very simple, very light mechanics. People get tired of games with good mechanics after 10 hours. So a game with barely anything, 4 or 5 hours, it's like. But I imagine a lot of people love this one. I mean, cute animals, going through hardship, stuff like that. I mean, that kind of stuff resonates. Hopefully the devs make more stuff. I don't think it was like fucked, but there's a lot that could be improved, I guess. Anyways, what are the trophies looking like? Trophies in a thing like this are kind of odd to me. I'll finish with all Cubs alive. So you can lose Cub. You can totally lose Cub. Okay. 0.6% of people lose Cubs. Out of 5%. So what? How many is that? 10% of people who make it to the end. have lost all, or have all the cubs. Or not 10%, it's like 90% of people, so. It seems pretty hard to fuck it up. I mean, you probably just have to, like, leave them or something, but they can die. It's interesting. I'm guessing if we didn't help the badger, then they wouldn't be there at the end. Only 5% of people did this. Rescue the missing cub. I'm guessing you could miss this too. In that aspect, I respect that too. That there is missable stuff that you can fail shit. I get they don't want to make it ultra hard. I wouldn't want it to be ultra hard. I find some of those survival type of games to be kind of just tedious. It's like I respect that, but like it doesn't really change the minute to minute much. I just kind of respect. Finish the game. Extinction is forever. The silo. Assume the silo is what's fucking everything up. Did the nukes do this, or the nuclear silos? Aren't those supposed to be better for the environment? I don't know. I don't know the full details. Learn all cub skills. I have no idea how to even get those. They just happen sometimes. They weren't very useful. So in terms of just like unlocking skills, this was kind of lame. It would have been nice if all of the cubs could do stuff all the time, because there was definitely a lot of what's the word? Passages and stuff I couldn't get through because of that, but yeah, I urge for sure. That's why I really liked it in Subnautica, because it created limitations and tension for a while, but as you get more powerful and more technologically like advanced, the shift focuses more and more on adventure, and the rest of your food and stuff's automated and stuff, and I think it works well in that. It's there, but it's like kind of a natural driving survival force, and then it just stops really mattering a whole lot, as it does in like reality. Yeah, in this it's not too bad, and it's the entire focus of the game. It's a short game. It doesn't have like a million meter. I don't have a piss meter and a shower meter and all that shit, like an Arctic Alive or something. But yeah, you could definitely go wrong on a survival game. It's very easy to. I mean, if you're trying to make it super realistic or something, that's one thing. Yeah, good old hatchet. The thing is, if you're trying to go realistic, you don't need to drink and eat like every fucking minute, right? I mean, I know it's a video game, but there's those kinds of elements where it's like it's more about managing these meters in like a short amount of time than it is like actually being realistic. And it's like I'd almost prefer it just be a little bit more real. Like you eat once a day, drink a couple times or more. It depends on the game, right? I mean, this obviously it's different. It's a video game, so they can do other shit. I'm just kind of talking in general, but yeah. Yeah, I played a bit of Don't Starve back in the day. Don't think I ever made it ultra far in co-op or anything. I found the Easter egg, but I never got the dangle ability, so I never went back to grab it. Yeah, I didn't play Don't Starve together, I guess. I just played Don't Starve. Did that have co-op as well? I thought I played it with some people. Maybe I did play it together. I don't know. I didn't play much of it. Honestly, I wasn't too super into it. But I'm sure if I went back and really immersed, I would probably get into it. I'd probably enjoy it. I have it, I think. It's on Steam, but yeah. Not super duper gung ho about it, but maybe someday. Yeah, I mean, I always hate that shit. Everything's optimized to hell and back. That's why I like when there's some wiggle room and it's a mixture of like needing to take care of yourself, but also just everything else in the game. Yeah, wikis and shit. I try to avoid all that if I can, but I mean that shit killed MMO. I didn't kill MMOs, but it's certainly helped damage the fun factor. World of Warcraft being one of the better examples. But yeah. Anyways, that was Endling. Like I said, overall, I think it's alright. It's got some nice moments. It's got a nice message. Visually, it's solid. But I just find the gameplay, some of the progression stuff, the pace of the story, how some of it's visualized, despite having nice environmental storytelling, the detective stuff and all that just doesn't really hit right. And while they try to go big and have a big stinger of an ending, I don't know. Partially, you can see it coming a mile away. The other part is that I just don't find myself reacting to the world enough. I mean, of course, yes, cute, innocent things dying because of people. Yeah, I mean, I feel something there, but it's not the first thing that's had that, right? Like, I can't just be like, wow, 10 out of 10 just because of that. So I can respect it, what they're going for. I just find the execution kind of just, it was okay. I'm glad it wasn't much longer. There was definitely times I was like, all right. So, Genshin time? No. I don't know if I'll ever click start on this. I click it right now. And I close it. Oh, that's not close. It didn't even open hardly there. No, I'm not gonna. I just installed it in case at some point I just wanted to jump into it. I planned on doing the cyber whatever the fuck on Steam. It's like a VN short VN chapter 0 inspired by Police Not Snatcher and the Silver Case. Three of my favorite things. We'll have to see how that is. Should be short. I've got to take my brother to work tomorrow, then I've got to work, and then I've got to pick him up. So I'm not going to be able to stay up super late tonight. But I mean, I could stay up, but then I'd have. But on Saturday we're doing stuff with the parents, so probably not gonna do too much more tonight. Like I said, we'll probably do that other game real quick. I'd like to sleep by 10 or 11, but man, I'm not good at sleeping early. That's like 4 or 5 hours early for me. We'll see what happens. Might be another horrible night of sleep. But I'm gonna restart the stream real quick. Thank you guys for watching this one. I think that marks the end of the PS Plus games. I don't think I'm gonna do I Am Dead. I think the last few we've done are kind of iffy. This one is. Watch this one be the best, but people say it's iffy, so I'm not gonna try it. It's apparently short. Like we could maybe get through it, but I don't know. I think we're just gonna not. So. Anyway. We got Witch on the Holy Night coming in the mail soon, so probably we'll start that up. That might be a Discord only stream, so I might do some stuff during the day and then that at night or something, or just go hard on it in Discord. So. Yeah, Day Karate is gonna be. I was gonna start it today, but I think I'll start it tomorrow. Probably. Although dual wielding VNs would be weird, so maybe. How long was Degradia for you? Okay, not horrible. We'll see. If I started, it would be tomorrow evening. If that. Thing is, I have to pick up my brother. Maybe we won't start it tomorrow. Maybe I'll just do some more indies. And then the next day we'll start it. Because I gotta go to my parents on Saturday too. Yeah, maybe Saturday evening. I'll either do a few hours tomorrow of it, and then a few more on Saturday, and then go harder. But such a busy man. Not that busy. I just don't want to do like a few hours or something. I want to do like a chunk. Yeah, but if I get Witch on the Holy Night, I'd rather not be on two VNs at once. I wish I could stream Witch on the Holy Night. I just don't know if we can. I'll have to look into it. Maybe I'll look into that tonight. Anyways. Yeah, I do that sometimes. I mean, like today with this game, I tried to just get a few hours in when I have time. But I could always just play something else shorter, so. It just kind of depends. Yeah. Gotcha. We'll see. I might start it. I don't really want to be working like two VNs at once, though. But maybe I'll save Degradia after Witch on the Holy Night. Or I'll just sit on Witch on the Holy Night and do Degradia. Yeah, this month's gonna have a lot of VNs. Anyways, phone's off the hook. Hear me out. Well, I mean, I need to do Witch on the Holy Night because it's a gameplay game. I want to get my money's worth out of that. So, that might be like a nighttime stream. We'll see. Oh, are you talking to me? You're thinking of G Senja no Mao, probably? Is that what you're thinking? G Senjo? The one with all of the classical music remixed into shitty electric shit that would make the composers turn in their graves. Yeah. Now, Degradia has Klitsu translated it. There's probably like literally a handful of people who've even played in English, and they're all in here. Oh no, you're thinking of no Dias Irae. Yeah, Dias Irae. That was a VN for sure. That was the Chini one. Yeah, that was fun. Madman VN for sure. Yeah, Degradia, Dias Irae, they're pretty close. Should I stay up? If I didn't have work tomorrow, I would. Because I could just sleep after I drop my brother off. But I didn't expect that work. All good. Or maybe it is. Yeah, maybe. I'm in the mood for some VNs. Yeah, maybe we'll do wheeled VNs. We'll see. But anyways, let's do another VN. I'll be back in a couple minutes. And we'll start this up. Should be really short, I think. Let me double check. Yeah, like an hour or two.